What is up, YouTube fish tank people? Just got all my tanks set up out here in my garage. That's the little 5.5 gallon that I first started with. The most established tank that I have. Forgive the mess. I just got them all set up. Like I said, I haven't got everything wired in. I haven't got that light fixed at the ceiling yet. I don't even have a light for this tank yet. That's actually, I'm using the light off my 5.5 gallon or my 10 gallon right there. I plan on getting one mounted underneath this this bottom shelf here. But I've just kind of got this LED light sitting over both of them right now. It's just temporary. I'll get it all taken care of this weekend. But this is my setup here. It's my water test kit. My 40 gallon is pretty well cycled. There's still some very low levels of nitrate and nitrite that are showing up in the test, but I had to get my rainbow shark out of that tank. I originally had 3 of them in that tank, and one of them was just bullying the other 2, so I pulled him out and I threw him in my 10 gallon, and then the second biggest one started bullying the other one, so I moved the smallest one into my 40 gallon. And I know I've got them in there goldfish. I'm not supposed to mix tropical fish and goldfish, but I'm going to return those goldfish to the store here pretty soon. I'm honestly probably going to return some of these sharks to the store. I may keep one, but whenever I first bought them at Walmart, the sign on the tank specifically said, well, it actually said that they were rainbow fish, not rainbow sharks. And they might be considered rainbow fish, I'm not sure. But it said that they were schooling fish, and you need to keep them in groups of 5 or more. It was obviously just a sales gimmick because you really only want one a tank. Even that right there is the smallest one that I had. He was very light colored in the other tank because he was heavily bullied. And even though now I've got him in this 40 gallon tank with 2 small feeder goldfish and 1 bigger goldfish, he still chases. See, there he goes right there. He just chases them all around. Every rainbow shark that I have chases every other fish around. Except for this one. He's hiding in there somewhere. I have him in there with some kind of tetra, I believe. I'm still not very familiar with the fish names. But he does not chase the tetra around at all. Like, they pretty well just leave each other alone. I'm not sure if it's the color pattern or the size. I really don't know. But I've got him in with my Oscar. I'm honestly probably going to return the Oscar as well. I may have bit off more than I could chew with him. I don't think it would be fair to keep him in the 40 gallon tank. Judging by how big they do get, I've seen a couple full-grown Oscars. That would just not be enough room for him. I don't think that'd be fair. He needs a bigger, better home. So I'm going to take him to, I bought him at Walmart, which is a big mistake. I found a new pet store called Pettopia. It used to be Fishtopia up in North Kansas City. Really nice pet store. I'm going to talk to that guy to see if he want to adopt some of these fish, because I jumped into this too quick, too fast, bought the wrong fish. I've learned a lot in the last few months since I've been keeping fish. And I realized that I need to get rid of the ones that I have, and I need to get ones that are not going to be potentially 5-6 inches long. They're just too much fish for the tanks. So now I did just buy some, I believe they're called neurite snails or norite snails. Got one there and one over there. They are both alive. They've moved around quite a bit since it's been in there, but I don't know if they were very active in the tank I got them from the pet store in. I got them last night. Very active. And since I put them in here, they are not at all. And I'm not sure if it's the sand substrate. I need to do a little bit more research on that. I bought them because they don't eat plants, and they are very good at keeping algae off your tank. They're also a very active snail. I mean, they're pretty much just hands down the best snail that I could buy. So I bought 2 of them to start to see if I like them. But I don't know if maybe they just need time to acclimate. Maybe the new surroundings throwing them off. But I mean, they've been in there 24 hours, and I mean, that one's just plain dead. He's moved. I originally dropped him over here, and I watched him move around a little bit. He's come out of the shell a couple times, but I'm going to give him a couple more days. If he's not acclimating well, then I'll probably put him in a little 10 gallon. That may be just because the nitrate and nitrite levels are a little bit too high in this tank. I don't know if maybe that'll affect him. I need to do a little bit more research. But this is a tank update for now. If you guys have any suggestions on what kind of fish I can keep in a 5.5 gallon, 10 gallon, and a 40 gallon breeder, please leave a comment in the comment section below. I want something colorful. I considered, what are those, chichlids, but they get too big. I believe it takes them a long time to reach that size, but I want a fish that I can keep for a long time, or a school of fish I can keep for a long time. I also looked into silver dollars. I know they need to be kept in groups of, I believe 5 or more is what most websites are telling me. They seem real flashy. They move around a lot. They're aggressive eaters. But I just don't know if this 40 gallon is going to be big enough for them. So, like I said, you know, if you guys have any comments or leave some comments in the comment section below. Let me know. Or if you guys maybe think that the Oscar will survive in that 40 gallon tank, please let me know. I've got some aquascaping to do. I just got this today. Finally came in the mail. Had to wait about a week and a half for it. I'm probably going to glue some moss to it and make it like a little, like a recently fallen over tree in there. I'm not sure. I'm going to figure something out to do with it, but I think the fish are really going to appreciate it. A lot more structure to swim around. And it won't take up too much space in the tank, limiting where they can swim. And I keep my Java moss in a bag back there because I really want to do something with it. I want to glue it to something, but I just leave it in the tank. It goes everywhere, it gets in the filter. It's just a mess. So I've gathered it all up and I've got it back there. I haven't figured it out. I'm probably going to glue it to one of these pieces of driftwood or something. I don't know. But I'll keep you guys updated. Thanks.